Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Reign of Vecna here on Halfling Wizard Productions. My name is Riku. I am your Dungeon Master / Game Master, whatever you want to call me, Mind of Vecna, as for this game. And I'm excited to bring you tonight's episode. We got a bit of a smaller one for you, given we unfortunately have a couple of real-life issues with some of our players, but what better thing to do when gathering information and trying to convince people to fight for your cause than to, split up? Who knows? But we'll see what we have in store for our characters today. So let's reintroduce you to everybody and get to know who each other is, starting off with Slayer.
Hi, everybody. I am Old Wormslayer, and I will be playing Ednus Marblefinder, the non-binary light domain cleric paladin. And tonight's going to be interesting.
As it always is. All right, next up we have Nick.
Hello, everybody. Tonight I'll be playing Nero Aspengard, the half-elf storm sorcerer, and I just hope he can keep himself out of trouble for long enough to actually try to help the party.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens tonight. And finally, Kel.
Hey, y'all, I'm Kel, also on the Celtic Wyvern King, playing Meek, the Reborn Goliath Redemption Paladin. And Nick, good luck on that, considering what you did in the game on Monday of trying to stay out of trouble.
You kill off one PC, and suddenly God.
Okay, apologies.
Good.
He died epically, though. You have to admit. Getting meteor speared into the ground by a cat dragon. There's no better way to go.
You got rock lead.
A cat dragon?
90 feet.
I didn't know it could teleport. I was riding on its back with a spear in its back, and then it teleported behind me, grabbed me, and then just straight to the ground.
Interesting.
His last words being, "Forgiveness is a word that gets thrown around a lot. I think it's pretty relevant here." Before he gets found.
That's fair. All right, so to catch you up on what happened last time, you all were in Tribor, where there we go. There's the map. Where Janelle, who is the owner of the Happy Horse Ranch, asked for your help in standing up to the mountain giants that have been taking tribute from Tribor to keep them safe, or more so just keep them off the city's backs. They've been bleeding the city dry, and Janelle feels like this is the time for the city to basically take a stand. You and your party all decided that, we can help with that. We're ready to kick some giant ass. However, as you began your journey around town to try to convince others to join your cause, you're finding, even for some of the most notable people, some resistance. You talked to Zephyrus, the storm giant, who not only isn't willing to help, but is also warning you against doing this, that it might cause more trouble for Tribor than helping them would. Essentially, and despite basically calling him a pussy, he still stood his ground. So you continued on your way and passed by an old mansion, an old mage's mansion, where you didn't realize that there were 6 ettercaps that were layering within it, but you were able to take them out and found yourself some good loot along the way, which is pretty good. And that's where we left it yesterday. From what I remember, you all were going to check out the Apothecary next, since that's still a location you haven't checked out yet. And for the sake of this, since unfortunately Damon and Goose could not make it tonight, just due to real life issues, what we're going to do is that Eden and Tate decide to go do something else, while the rest of you basically split up them two went to do something else, and you three decide to do what you want to do. And you have still have the rest of the day at your disposal. So, what is it that you'd like to do? And it's great that y'all had a plan going in today, and then now that half the party is gone, now is the time that you can throw some chaos in there and be like, actually. But
I mean, to be frank, I don't remember what the plan was because that was like a month ago.
yeah, I think the plan was you were gonna go see the apothecary, see if they knew anything, and the fact that they can also cast druid spells on you to help, maybe as a way to see what else is up. It's also, I believe, the only location you haven't visited yet in this town. Notable location, I should say.
Well,
We
myself
could still follow
being
through on that.
one that has pretty high charisma. If you'd like, I could go spearhead the talks with the apothecary.
Sorcerer's
What do
got the
you think?
riz.
He's going to smack Meek on the back.
All right. So
I'll go with you.
He's going to
Meek-
slap Edness on the back, but in the same spot as Meek, so he's going to smack him on the head. Accidentally.
And there's a kitty. So, Meek, you're in agreement to head to the apothecary?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. So, you all head over to the apothecary, and this looks a lot like an indoor garden. Lots of plants, lots of what looks like components and such all around. But you don't really see anyone really tending the area at this current moment. What are y'all up to? You see that there's a desk there with a bell on it. There's plants hanging around. It's like your normal shop. Place is open, so there should be somebody around.
For the record, I didn't mean to cast Minor Illusion.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going to walk up and ding the bell on the counter.
Okay. You go in, you ding the bell on the counter, and soon enough, I actually need you all three to make a strength saving throw for me.
Starting out strong.
Started out strong. All right. So you all are hanging out as you're waiting to see what happens. You begin to feel these vines and leaves begin to twist around your legs and are essentially holding you into place. You see a couple reach up to your wrists and are like almost keeping your arms from moving, when suddenly a gnome pops out from behind the desk and goes, "Ha ha! Gotcha! For the final time, I won't let another one of Vecna's agents into this building ever again."
Is this how you treat customers?
We're out to defeat Vecna.
Make a persuasion roll for me on that. As he says, likely story. I haven't seen you all before.
Yeah, we're not from around here. So do you want to let us down?
He kind of looks at you and goes, well, where are you from? Exactly.
Honestly, I have no idea where I'm from.
So you know that place you go to after you die? That's where we're from. We were brought back to life and then we escaped.
As you see, he kind of like gives you an eye of like just hesitation, like, I guess you're right. Can't be too careful these days. Anytime you see any outsiders, you don't know where they're from. There could be ears and eyes everywhere. So.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they don't ring the bell on your counter.
Oh, some of them can be crafty in the way that they present themselves, you know? They could come in acting like normal customers, and next thing you know, you're snatched up.
Yeah. So, real quick, the way we're tied and hanging, are we like arms kind of up, or were our arms put to our side?
Your arms are put to your side.
Damn. All right. Well, I'm going to, as best I can, try and like move my hand to point at Nero. I'll be like, you really think he can be crafty?
He's gonna look and he's like, well, I mean, does the name Aspengard ring a bell?
He goes, oh, you're an Aspengard, huh?
I'm the bastard son of the Aspengards. I'm sort of the black sheep of the family. So if they're pro Vecna, let's use some logic here. I'm anti. Well, no, he's more like I'm anti Vecna.
Gotcha. Okay. As you slowly start.
Over the table question. Could somebody remind me which god I chose my character to follow?
Oh, Lathander.
Excuse me. Would a paladin of Lathander willingly follow Vecna? In character,
Well,
by the way.
yeah. Well, a lot of time, the folks that are reborn have their minds warped to however their, I guess, rebirthers desire. And now with the death of the gods, anyone could say that they're following anybody. But in reality,
Except for the gods aren't dead.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, while we're dangling, Zespar, Ennis will like try grabbing at Zespara, but will fail to get Jar and grab her before she falls out.
So you're not actually dangling. Let me really explain this. You're still on your feet. You're just you know that scene in Baldur's Gate 3 when Minthara does all the vines around you when you first enter the town? It's like that. So you're kind of just held into place rather than like held up.
I'll be honest, I don't know that reference.
Okay. So you're essentially you're still feet on the ground. You're just being basically held in place, and your hands being basically grappled to your sides.
Okay, then I'll rephrase it. I'll go with, are you familiar with Zespara?
Never heard of her. You hear a sharp sound in your mind, Edness, of Zespara, like, like kind of like upset that her name hasn't gotten out as much as she wanted. Anywho.
Or better yet, how about you talk to your friendly neighborhood giant about us?
Oh, is that Zephyrus? Okay. Well, if you know him, I guess you're at least somewhat okay. What brings you here?
Well, a couple of reasons. One, we do honestly want to peruse your wares. And
Okay.
two, we're looking for some. Oh, yep. Hydrate. Thank you, Will.
Thank you, Will.
And two, we are looking for some people to join us on a very specific endeavor that I believe will leave your town in a much better state.
You see as he kind of sighs of like when you say that it's almost a sigh of, oh, another one of these. He goes like, yeah, you can feel free to browse my wares. Take and get what you need. I have potions, components. I also have a few spells I'm willing to cast on you to help on your journeys as a for a cost, obviously. But if you're looking to make a pilgrimage out to Gordian Slumber like the rest, I'd warn you, it's a bit of more. It's been more treacherous than others lately.
A pilgrimage to where?
Gordian Slumber. It's just to the west of here. It's the wood right next to town. I'm assuming that's why you've come here. You're on the Ranger's pilgrimage.
No.
Let's go with that.
You know what? Yeah, absolutely. We're doing that pilgrimage.
Well,
Look at Meek and be like,
well, I biggest warning I can give you is to stay together. Usually the Rangers that I've seen go out there alone don't come back. It's been a few disappearances. But anything that brings you closer to the god of tracking, wherever they may be, all the better for you, and can gladly help you out with that, with what I can here.
so out of curiosity, I've been hearing tale of giants coming through here, and
Mm-hmm.
you all are in a bit of a predicament with them. What's all that about?
We give them food, they leave us alone. It's less of a predicament and more of an agreement.
Sounds like they're asking for more and more each time. Well, asking for more and more each time, though.
Yeah, they do. I mean, have you seen them?
No.
Oh,
I mean, I have this guy over here, but like he's the biggest person I have. He points at Meek.
Yeah, I was going to look down.
I mean, he's more tall than big.
I mean, tall's kind of big, right?
I'd say you try dying and come back to life.
I mean, you've already met Zephyrus. Think of that like 10 times larger. And if they continue to eat, they continue to grow.
One moment, please. He's gonna turn around and like arms over shoulders, like group huddle. really quietly, how wise is this plan of ours if these things are that big and we're supposed to fight them off? Like,
Probably not that wise, but still the right thing to do.
right? Okay, but hear me out. The whole point of winning a battle is the other side dying more than you. And I don't know if you've seen or not, but I know like Edmus is pretty hardy. I'm rather squishy. I don't have like a lot of vitality. So a giant, a capital G giant. I'm just saying, like, is
Yeah.
it
That's
okay?
why we need to fight smarter, not harder.
Okay. He turns back around. What would you say if we were part of a group that was trying to organize a counteroffensive to these giants?
I'd say you're a bunch of idiots. Not just for the fact that you're sending yourself into a death trap, but uh, the repercussions of it too. They don't send their entire clan down here. Keep that in mind. We retaliate, they might send an army next time.
What if we fight smarter, not harder? Ah, I thought of that myself.
Yeah, Mika's going to go and gib slap
And,
Nero.
Oh God!
and he gets another one from the other side from Ednus.
Metal slap. Bang. Okay. I'm gonna go look around. He just starts going up and down the aisles.
As you start going up the aisles, the dwarf, the gnome is going to turn to Meek and Ednus and say, "Listen, it's a noble act, and I'm sure the city will appreciate your help if you can take them down, but I think a lot of people are thinking more on the long-term survivability of this city than a short-term win."
That's why if you don't do something now, the situation is going to get worse.
I get that, but
Because eventually you won't be able to meet their demands.
you do have a point, but with them taking our resources left and right, at this point, we don't even know if we can fight back if something worse were to come down. Look, I'm not here to stop you. Y'all seem very capable. If this is something you want to do to try to help, then go ahead. But and I'm be willing to again help you with what I have here, but I can't do anything more than that.
What if we could guarantee no repercussions?
If you could guarantee no repercussions, you'll be celebrated as heroes forever. There will be statues erected in the middle of the town of you. If you can guarantee no repercussions.
When Nero says that, I want to grab him by the collar and drag him towards the front door. Like, we're not going out, but just getting away from the counter.
All right.
And this is very like Urza Scarlet dragging Natsu in Fairy Tale. by the collar. Oh, I'll be like, okay, what the hell are you doing?
I think I have an idea. But
Okay, you want to share the
it's
idea before you
pretty
start opening your
audacious.
mouth?
Trust me. You know me.
Yeah, I also know what you did to your girlfriend. That ain't really on the list.
Technically,
Okay.
it was my brother who did it, but okay, I see what you mean, and I can.
Huh.
What if we? I'm trying to figure out how to put this so it doesn't sound batshit insane. He's kind of like
It's
huddling
not
in
going
the
to sound
corner.
batshit insane regardless.
So we defend the city.
Mm-hmm.
We tell them if they send repercussions, we'll destroy the city. And then I'm still a little hazy on the details about how we can do it, but we can do like a massive illusion to make it seem like the city got destroyed, and therefore the giants will never come back.
Going back to the anime reference here, it's going to be the punch down the head part.
He's going to tilt his head to the side a little bit so you don't hit the mohawk. It's like, all right, just...
It's going like, okay, yeah. Since this village likes to think about the long term, what's to stop the giants from coming back in the future when the illusion's over? Like, I get where you're going.
It's going to be a convincing illusion. Like, nothing's left.
Do you even have the ability to do that?
No, that's like I said, I'm a little hazy on the details, but our only other option is to fight giants, right? So, I mean, Edna said it. We got to fight smarter, not harder.
Okay, smarter don't necessarily mean crazy. Besides, who knows? Maybe we could talk our way out of this one for once.
Well, be my guest. That's my idea.
Talking our way out of it means we have to find the giants. I'm talking about talking to them.
Oh, okay.
Which I know, that's not something we're saying until the whole group gets here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're not fighting the giants tonight. I'm waiting for y'all to be here.
Oh yeah, no, I figured you're going to wait there. But it's still the
Yeah.
redemption side. No, I'm going to try and talk things through at least attempt.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna kind of, now that he's like 6 inches shorter, he's gonna kind of waddle back to the desk. I'm just speaking purely theoretically. What if we could theoretically promise there's no repercussions?
If you can promise no repercussions, that we are completely safe, that this action won't rain hell upon us, again, you will be celebrated as heroes. But even we know that something like that could be slim to none. Mountain giants are dumb.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of banking on. So can I put you down as a tentative yes for helping?
Like I said, I have what I have here to help. And I'm willing to maybe cut you a deal.
Continue.
If you're going to really do this, I will maybe give you a discount. And if you're willing to help me out with what's been going on in the wood, I might even give you some spells for free. And I might also have something else for you that might help.
There's always a catch, Meek says under his breath.
I'm always down for
Does
some
it have
free spells.
anything to do with that undead T-Rex?
Oh, no. None of us want to go near that thing. It stinks anyway. I'm talking about what I mentioned over in Gueron's Slumber. If you can figure out
Pilgrimage.
why... What?
The pilgrimage?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
if you're going on that pilgrimage anyway, if you're willing to try to find out why rangers have been going missing, I'd greatly appreciate it. It would help me with warning
If
folks
we
and
could-
possibly getting more business.
Well, if we could
We
find
go-
those rangers and rescue them, that might give us a little extra help.
Yeah. I mean, if they're... yeah. Though some of them have been missing for anywhere from a few days to a few years, so I don't know how many of them are still alive. But if you find any, I'm sure they'd be owing you a huge debt.
All right, so we go to this pilgrimage, find out what happened to them, and you help us when we return. Sound like a deal?
That's a deal.
Yes.
And he shakes your hand. Obviously, a lot smaller than yours.
It's just kind of like a adult shaking a kid's hand.
Yes. Now, is there anything you wanted to grab for preparations?
Well, please, what do you have? We'd be more than willing to take a look.
This is essentially a potion shop. So really any sort of potions you can think of, he'll have. I'll let you know what the prices are. It also has components, which you can pick up for pretty much nothing. But
yeah, I think I'm gonna restock on components.
Okay.
Just in general. Are there any? Are there any potions that like stand out? Like not just your normal healing potion or like second wind or stuff like that.
Yeah, let me see. That's what I want. That's what I want there. You spot some of the more unique ones. Like you have all the different level of healing potions. You see a few elemental resistance potions. And you spot you spot potion of heroism and potion of fire breath.
Meek, how does being a 8 foot tall fire hose sound?
Depends. What do you mean by fire hose?
Well, take the potion of fire breathing. Yeah, I think we're gonna just do a general stock up. I'm assuming the health potions are like minor, greater.
Yeah, you have a regular healing, greater, superior, and supreme.
Okay. I got 143 gold. Well, no, wait. Dang it! When we split up, our treasurer left with all the money.
I've been waiting for you on that one.
Yep.
Do you take credit? Because believe it or not, we're actually pretty well off right now, and I can give you IOUs until you're blue in the face.
It depends on how much you're getting. How much gold are you willing to spend? Is essentially what I'm saying.
Let's do. I'm going to be banking heavily on Tate reimbursing me after this. Let's do 140.
140?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I could do 140. That's fine.
Negotiation 101. Always tell them what you're willing to spend.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a horrible idea.
Yeah, it's going to be fun seeing if Tate actually reimburses you.
For the record, potions of healing are 35 gold here. Greater healing is 110. The fire breath is 110. And that's with a 25% discount.
God, I miss being rich. Okay.
Do you say that out loud?
I have.
Yeah, I think louder than he meant to.
Wait, you're rich?
Aspengard.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You don't need this discount then.
Oh no! I told you, black sheep. They hate me. I miss being rich. Like when I lived with them, they had money, but I'm against Vecna now, and I'm cut off. So we're poor. We're very poor.
Fair. Family troubles.
He's gonna grab Edna's like, look at this person. They're wasting away. They used to be 6 feet tall.
Out of character, better example would have been Meek with me being already skinny.
Yeah,
I already saw you though. It's fine.
Yeah. Meek is the odd-looking one, other than besides Ednus. Meek is a Goliath that looks super, super skinny.
We actually used to have 10 party members, and then Meek had to eat them, and he's already burned through them. And look, he's this small now. So
Meek is a Goliath. Meek is the Goliath version of a twink.
Nope. Okay. He's gone.
Yes. Am I wrong? Oh, lordy.
He's gonna look at Meek and be like, I should probably stop talking, shouldn't I?
Oh yeah, no. When you said that I ate some of our party members, you got another Gibbs slap for that.
All right. I'll keep the discount on for you.
Much appreciated. So let's stock up on health potions, I guess. Hold off on the fire breathing potion unless one of you guys are feeling generous.
Well, I have a bag I could trade.
You have a bag?
Yeah. I placed a bag of beans on the counter.
He kind of looks at it and almost instantaneously knows what it is. He goes, "Oh, Where'd you find this?
Player doesn't remember, but Edna's inserts place here.
You found it randomly back in where you first started. Why is the name escaping me? Back in Miramar.
Oh yeah.
Wow. And how many beans are left in there? If you've been keeping track.
I believe it had 7, and I've used 1.
Okay, so it has 6 beans left. Jesus. He is very interested in this because it is being an apothecary, being somebody who enjoys gardening and knowing what this is. I'll give you $4,000 for it.
Hearing that, I also think Meek would have that surprise, like, hold on, wait, as before he faints back. And
you found the right merchant for this.
Yeah.
You found the right.
Before, and if Nero looks like he's about to try to negotiate the price, Ednis will cover his mouth and go, "It's a deal."
All right. And he gives you he takes the sack of beans and he gives you a sack of 4,000 gold.
We could have got 5.
Did you want the money or not?
Thank you for your generous purchase.
Meek can still pass out on the floor.
Well,
Do you happen to have smelling salts?
Well, I guess you don't need that credit anymore. So yeah,
Nick,
Hey.
Ednus, you talk to the wonderful gnome. I'm gonna go wake up Meek. He goes over to him and just starts smacking him.
It's like after like the third slap, Meek just goes, "Huh? What happened? What?"
You just keep slapping. To wake up, wake up.
I am. He's gonna grab your hand, like squeeze, and he's actually gonna squeeze it pretty hard, not breaking hard, but he's like, "I'm awake."
oh man.
We can get that fire breathing potion you wanted.
You can get several.
How much is that fire breathing potion?
110.
I was gonna say when Nero said to me, it was like, "What
And-
fire breathing potion? What?"
Ednis will pull out 110 out of the sack of gold that they just received and slide it back to the gnome.
Just one?
One for each
How
of
many
us.
more do we
One for each
need?
of us. Get one for each of us.
Oh, then I'll put out another 330. Actually, wait, no, I'm missing 2.
So it would be
I
550.
put it up down for 6.
Oh, for 6? Oh yeah, for
'Cause
Goblin.
the goblin.
The Goblin. Yes. So yes, so that'll be 660.
All right, then it'll be a total of 660 that they put out.
Fantastic. And he gives you 6 potions of fire breathing.
One for me. Here you go, Meek.
And Ednis will put the other 3 in their backpack for safekeeping until we regroup with the others. Unless the goblin's still with us.
I'm gonna say what's his face? God, I forgot what the goblin's name is.
You're not alone there. Ah. The heck?
Goblin, where are you?
I think it started with a T.
Something like that. It was something French. Olivier.
Oh, I was nowhere near right.
it was something French.
So the T is silent. It's all good.
Olivier.
Je ne pas français.
Anywho, yeah, Olivier went with the other two, so we have an even split 3 and 3. But you still willing to look into that thing for me? In the meantime,
Sure.
I think so. That's what
Cool.
we shook on, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Thank you. And I'll give you. So this druid offers to cast spells on you at the cost of 25 gold per spell level. And he is offering, if you do this, 250 gold worth of free spells.
Which spells, or is it just
Druid spells.
druid spells? Okay.
Of 4th level or lower. So you can buy spells now or wait to get them for free. If you figure out what happened.
It'd be nice to have the spells, but at the same time, I don't know. What do you think on this?
Well, we could buy some now and then retrieve the free ones upon completion of task. If that sounds like a fair deal to our druid friend here.
I mean, yeah. Absolutely.
Is it up to 4th level?
Yes.
He's gonna. Ooh, actually, I wonder if that'd be better at a higher level. Let me check. He's gonna plop down 25 gold,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, 2nd level, so it's another 20. So 50 gold.
Yep.
And he's gonna ask for bark skin.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, he can definitely do that.
Wait, how long is this? Like the spell length, or will it last the
So
duration of?
I would, for the sake of this, he can cast it on you to last the length of this mission.
Push the 50 gold forward. Bark skin, please.
Cool. As he does his begins to cast it, you feel your skin getting all like I guess scaly won't be the right word, but definitely you could feel it turning into bark and into almost like an overlay of skin as the bark skin goes all over you. So now your AC is at minimum 16.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. Anything else?
Edness, do you have anything that you want him to cast on you?
Contemplating.
Ooh. No, I'm good with bark skin.
Cool. Also, for reference of the scale of mountain giants, I did post in our Discord chat there the mountain giants chief picture.
Oh, what is that on his head?
That's a castle tower.
And a tent on his shoulder. Okay, so he's God damn. Okay.
Oh, my apologies. She.
Yeah.
That's Chief Guh.
It's a great name. Oh.
Everybody else will get to see what she looks like later on. If she makes an appearance.
Holy
There's
crap.
a lot of it's a bit startling, I have to say the least. Whoever did the artwork for that, my hat off to you. Oh my god.
Yeah, hats off to where are our credits for this campaign? Here it is. Props to Jimmy Nij.
Yeah. Holy cow.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
I don't think we could show that on stream.
No, actually, I don't. I don't. The more I look at it, I'm like, oh no.
It's like a weird combination of like gore and I wouldn't call it nudity, but like ugh.
Yeah, like it is just grotesque.
It's visceral.
It is
Oh my
grotesque.
god. Yeah, very grotesque. Sorry, I'll stop talking about it.
Out of curiosity, do you by chance have potions of freedom of movement?
Yeah. Let me check. Go ahead and you know what? Roll me a d4.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
One.
no. Unfortunately, he does not have a potion of freedom of movement.
Because I don't think this spell would last long enough to help us for this mission.
Well, keep in mind that the spells he is casting is going to last a little longer than normal for the sake of this.
Okay. Then I'm going to put down 200.
Mm-hmm.
One for me and one for Meek, please.
For what?
Freedom of movement.
Oh, dispel freedom of movement. Okay. Yeah. He goes ahead, does the movements, and you can feel it's almost like the particles in your body begin moving a lot quicker. As you feel like you can basically escape any situation now. But yeah, you both have freedom of movement now on you for this.
Nick, if you're not familiar, it basically makes us immune to grapple.
That's fantastic. Oh, I got a bardic inspiration. Thank you, Dungeon Mistress Erica.
Oh,
Oh, and a posture check.
oh, yep. Cool. Anything else y'all want to purchase before you head off into the woods?
He's gonna drop 75 more gold,
Okay.
and he's going to. He's like, I don't know if I'm gonna regret this or not, but I'm assuming there's like a binder of like druid spells he can look through.
Yeah, he
He's like,
basically has a spell book there.
Speak with plants. It's a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
I think that might be useful going into the woods.
He casts it like, oh, yeah, I could definitely cast that for you. And as he goes to cast it, it goes, why don't I cast this on you when you go to leave?
Oh, okay.
As he looks around at all of the plants in the building and how it may blow out your eardrums the moment.
Are you... I was gonna say, are you trying to hide something? Do these plants know something that you don't want us to know?
No, they're just very chatty.
Ah, okay.
I'll give you. I don't think you'd be able to hear anything else after I cast it on you.
I appreciate the heads up. I'll give you a little nod as we leave, and you can cast it then.
Sounds good. Kel, just to let you know, to catch you up, you now have freedom of movement thanks to one of the spells that were bought, and you also have a bardic inspiration from Erica. Wouldn't touch her with a mage hand.
Yeah, guh. Oh, that's that. I think they named themselves that after people looking at them going, guh.
Yeah. Anywho, is that it? Or is there anything else you want to purchase here before we move on?
I believe that's it on my end.
I'm out of money. Meek, I don't know if you want to peruse the spell book and look for any druid spells.
Nah, Meek's good.
All right. Well,
remember,
I wish you the best of luck.
He doesn't need much but his sword and whatever magic he has access to.
That's fair.
That's only if he really feels like he needs them.
All right. Well, best of luck. As you go to leave, he casts the speak with plants on you, Nero. You can hear as you're leaving the building erupt into talking.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Told you! All right. Well, we head off into Gueron's slumber. This seems like your normal wood. You can see that the paths and the area are very well maintained. Given that Gueron Windstrom is the god of the hunt, the god of tracking, you could see how folks will really take care of this place as much as possible. A lot of the rumors is folks will come here to meet Gueron and pay tribute. So as you are walking through the woods, nothing really is of note just yet. Go ahead and make a perception check real quick, and then I'll ask you what you want to do. Got a 15 for Nero. 15 for Edness, and a nat 20. So, Nero and Edness, you hear the rustling of the leaves, like nothing really out of the ordinary for you. Meek, as you're looking around this place, you hear the sounds of more intense rustling of something moving, and you catch a shadow of something going right past your peripheral vision. What appears to be a humanoid creature that is kind of darting between trees. And as you're walking through, you can kind of tell that this is somebody. You're being followed, essentially.
Okay. So without raising my voice or changing my body language or anything, I was gonna let because who's the closest to me? Are we all pretty much clumped up together?
I would
We didn't really say a walking order.
Yeah, that's up to you in terms of your walking order. Do you want to be in a line? Do you want to be in triangle? How do you want to single file?
I mean, how big is the path?
It's standard hiking trail.
All right, so enough for at least where we can have say 2 or 3 people side by side.
Yeah, I would say the three of you could actually stand side by side.
All right, because if you guys are cool, I think probably would be the best way to be triangle formation with Meek toward the back.
Yeah, Nero would definitely be in the middle. Like you two.
Over the triangle would be you two up front, Meek in the back, because that way I get a wider view.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right.
And we can't blind his line of sight, so.
Versus the other way, I'd be blocking y'all's. Well, at least one of y'all's. Anyway. So, without changing my body language or anything like that, I will walk just a little faster and just get maybe a step or two closer to them. And I'm just going to say, yeah, we're being followed. Be careful. As I then take my step back, slow down my pace and get back to where I was positioned.
So we heard you say that?
Yeah, I got close enough where I was able to say it to y'all, but I'm also quiet enough to not give away what I was saying.
Meek is going to kind of stretch and be like, oh man, I gotta use the restroom.
Meek is going to stretch?
No, sorry. Nero's going to stretch. He's like, I'm going to go use the restroom. You guys stay here for a second. I'll just kind of walk slightly off into the woods, crouches down, and then to the closest plant to him, he's going to just kind of tap it a little bit and be like, hey, really quietly, hey, are you awake? Hey. How you doing? My name's Nero. What's your name?
Daisy.
Oh, that's a very sweet name. Daisy, do you by any chance know of any creatures in this woods? Anything that you've seen recently go by?
Oh, I mean, many of creatures of the woodland variety. Although, there is something more evil around.
Okay.
Deceivingly evil.
Deceivingly evil. Can you tell me more?
A lot of folks have been going missing because they think it's their god. But in reality, it is a I don't know how to explain it. A giant devil?
Ah, okay. And you've seen this devil recently?
Oh yes, I could sense both forms actually nearby.
Okay. Good to know. And listen, I don't want you to take any offense to this, but I want you to know that the information you gave me was very, very helpful. And he's going to stand up and relieve himself a little bit and then walk back to the group. I'm sorry.
Uh,
I'm sorry. It. I had to maintain the illusion. I'm sorry.
Understood. Understood. Folks do that all the time, unfortunately.
Ah,
But actually, just so you know, if you keep following this path, you might find its lair.
okay. And I appreciate all the awesome information. I will not pick you, and I will leave you be to absorb sunlight and the water around you. He just kind of turns away, face just bright red, absolutely regretting getting speak with plants and walking back.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Oh
Also,
god.
Nick, sorry, not sorry about what I DM'd you.
Yeah, no, I saw. He's gonna walk up, his eyes just closed in mortification. He's like, okay, really quietly. He's like, we're being followed by a devil. It's the devil's posing as the druid god.
Erica, thank you for the bardic inspiration for Daisy.
Yes,
They're gonna need
Daisy
it.
deserves it. Yeah.
Daisy uses it for a dexterity save to get out of the splash zone. You see, just go.
Also, thanks for the bardic for me there, Dark. But I rolled nat 20 already. So, but yeah, I'll probably need both bardics tonight.
Nat
knowing
20
my
and
luck.
a nat 1 tonight. So I don't know if you're out of the woods yet.
Just saying. I got to celebrate the nat 20, okay? I don't get those often.
All right. So with this knowledge in mind, what do you do?
Ednus, you're a resident cleric. I mean,
Let's keep going.
Okay. So you're just gonna
Okay.
continue down the path.
Yep.
Eventually, you do. You do eventually get yourself to what looks like a cave. There is a fire still going in the center of the cave. As you stand right outside it, you can see inside. It's a very hollow cave. I'm sorry, shallow cave, I should say.
a hollow cave, unlike those really full caves.
I meant shallow,
Okay.
as in you can clearly see the back wall. You can also see the half-eaten bodies that are in there.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, plants can't walk. God dang it. Doesn't enable them to uproot themselves and move about. Okay, crap. Never mind. I was gonna send a messenger back to the town.
Mhm.
I'm assuming there are plants nearby,
Yeah.
or is it more sparse?
I would say there are plants nearby, like on the outside of the cave. Nothing really inside it.
Okay. Well, guys, there's the cave with all the half-eaten bodies. What do you say?
I'd say, why have you all come here? As you turn around behind you, and you spot the celestial form of Gueron Windstrom standing behind you.
if you're curious of what he looks
Uh,
like.
Divine sense.
He looks celestial. He's not giving off any celestial. But he's not giving off anything else either. Technically.
Hmm.
Can I help you?
We're
He can do.
rangers from Tribor doing that pilgrimage.
Hmm. Is that so? Well, where is your tribute?
That he's gonna turn to Meek and be like, "Did you remember the tribute for our pilgrimage?"
Can I roll to see what the tribute would be for, like, if this was the actual god?
Yeah.
What do we roll?
Roll religion.
All right. I should regret asking that. That's a -1 to the roll. I'm going to use the bardic.
Okay.
Wait, that's a D4, right?
Yes.
Mother.
Doesn't help you out. You have no idea what it would be. You can kind of guess, being that he is the god of tracking, that it would be like animal meat. It would be some sort of trophy or something like that. If you could guess, just given the fact of what he is, but you don't know exactly what the normal tributes would be.
All right, well, I'm going to turn back Nero and go like, that was your job.
What we do have is some wonderful rations. We have some tasty rations, and there is some meat in there that has been heavily dried, cured, and salted. But just to show our reverence to you,
Ignore Ignore that. I meant to hit read, not that.
or Edness, help.
Well, if you don't
Edna
have any,
looks at you, looks at this guy, and goes, well, you could drop the act of being a god. Because if you were truly God, you would register as a celestial.
oh well,
Meek is going to face palm.
Yep, same.
well, if that's how you feel, I guess you aren't here to give me any sort of tribute. But you yourselves will do just fine. As his form drops, and instead of seeing a god in front of you stands an Oni. Roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm about to say, there's no talking
Edness.
to an Oni. If it was a different type of demon or devil, maybe.
Let me just get these two off the map. And I will.
I was going to say, Erica redeemed self-compliment on the celestial.
Look, this. I was looking up pictures of Gueron to show y'all. This dude is daddy, okay? Every picture I find of him is this muscled up, like
Dad
white
bod.
bearded daddy. So I think he knows he's hot.
You know what? He reminds me of the Santa Claus the Russian Santa Claus with the two swords. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
from you're talking about Rise of the Guardians.
Rise of the Guardians. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I'll send a picture. Give me a moment. I posted it in the game chat.
Oh god. I had a
All right,
comment
well,
with what you said there, Ricky, but I was like, let me not say my comment on stream.
well, apparently I'm going first.
Yep, I missed your first. What do you do?
I'm gonna attack with Zespara.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack. 21.
Does a
to
21 hit?
It does.
Okay.
So that's 8
Let's
damage.
see. Before going further, I'm gonna do a level 2 smite.
You okay?
I
Disregard
need to
that,
double
sorry.
check my damage on that. And he's not a fiend, so
No.
that's
he's giant.
another
That's why you didn't get anything
3D.
else out of him.
All right.
Let's see. That's gonna be 14 more damage.
Yep. So a total of 22 damage.
All right. You take this far and you do a nice slash into this Oni, and it takes a decent amount of damage, especially with the smite. But he's still up and kicking, and still ready to attack.
And as a bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Woo! Spiritual weapon. All right. Give me 1 second. I do got to fix something with this. He actually, for the record, he's supposed to look like an Oni right now. I just don't have the picture for him on the map. However, he's also... Aha, there it is. He's also large. Forgot to mention that. There we go. Okay, yeah. You get your spiritual weapon. I'm assuming you're gonna attack with it.
Yes.
All right. 20 will hit for 3 damage. Or how much is that with?
It should be I'm gonna double check the spell.
Yes.
I know it's force damage.
Yeah.
I'm consulting D&D Beyond because I
Me
have
too.
my
It's
sheet
1d8.
up there.
It's 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability. So that'd be 1
That would
plus.
be 5.
So 6
That'd
damage.
be 5 force damage.
So 5 force damage.
Oh.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, the spiritual
I rolled a
weapon
one.
does another 5 damage. All right. And we can skip that. Meek, you're up next.
All right, cool. So let me pull the map up. I forgot I had to actually manually hit the tactical map. All right.
Yeah, big boy.
Yeah. So make sure. Oh yeah, it's definitely in the range. Yeah, because Yeah, no, like this guy. Yeah, pretty sure this guy's not redeemable. So we're gonna go and move up on him.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go for attack with our longsword.
Okay.
That ain't gonna hit. Even with the D4, that ain't gonna
Absolutely not.
hit. Okay, and then what do I have as a bonus action?
Do you not have multi-attack?
Nope.
Ah,
I'd say we're still only what level
6.
Yeah, I'd say we don't. I'd say I don't get multi attack till I think. God, when do I get that? I'm trying to remember.
You should
Oh, no, I
begin
do have
at fifth
extra attack.
level.
No, I did have that already. Yeah, that's right. Yep. So attack number 2. That's right.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought you did have it.
Yeah. No, it's motherfucker. Actually, no. That might. Oh, actually, I use Bardic. I can still possibly get it.
No, you can't.
Damn mind then. Thank you for not letting me wait.
Gonna say it to you. No, you can't.
Okay, now that's it. Oh, because yeah, all my bonus actions require me to hit something.
Well, okay. Then it is Gueron's turn. Who's going to use, the Oni's turn, who's going to use his glaive to take a swing at each of you in front of him. So starting with Edness, a 15 will not hit. And then attacking Meek, 25 will hit for 20 slashing damage.
It's non-magical, right?
Non-magical.
So 17 then.
Yep. All right. Nero, you're up.
Nero is going to Sorcerer's Apprentice style put his hands really close together and just generate a massive bolt of lightning. And I'm going to use a we're going to my tracker here, a sorcery point to do a careful spell and
Okay.
make Meek and Edness automatically pass the dexterity saving throw that the lightning bolt does.
Fantastic.
And just fingers out, full lightning bolt blast on him.
All right, go ahead and cast it. So
This
DC 16.
The lightning version of a Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Oops. He's gonna fail.
So that's 30 damage.
30 damage as he gets hit with the lightning bolt.
You from Meek and Edness from behind you, you hear a very quiet unlimited power.
You do see as the lightning bolt hits, the wounds on him begin to open up more and he begins to bleed. Anything else for you, Nero?
By the way, did we
That's
get
it.
a long rest since the Eder caps?
No, you have not.
That's what I thought.
Good call on that. No, you have not gotten a long rest yet. Cool. Edness, it's your turn.
Well, Edness is going to move around.
There we
You
go. I
help.
changed the picture. So now you know what it looks like.
Yeah. I'm going to try to move around to be flanking with Meek.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attack with Zespara again.
Go for it.
But before I do that, use advantage.
16 meets it, beats it. For 4 damage.
And then I'm going to use up my final spell slot. for a level 1 smite
All right.
for another
more
7
damage.
radiant.
All right. Getting some damage done. And what about your spiritual weapon? I'm assuming you're going to
Oh,
swing for
yeah,
that too?
the spiritual weapon will attack.
All right.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll that attack. That'll hit for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
Oh, I rolled max. Good.
Yeah, you did. Good call. All right. Anything else for you?
Yeah. And by the way, that was a 24 to hit.
Still good. All right.
Yeah.
Meek, you're up.
All right, we're gonna try a swing again.
Go for it.
Nope.
Failure.
Nope.
Failure.
Pass.
Did you remember to roll with advantage?
Well, that'll be my first attack then with those 2 rolls, which is still failures.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
And there's your crit. So let's see here. That's
So max, because
so that's 8 plus. We'll take the.
so yeah. How do you do your crits again?
Actually, the way it just turned out that it works out perfect with the 8 plus 6. You do max plus another roll.
That's what I thought. Well, here's the other part too, though. Bonus action, Searing Smite.
Well, before you do that, I need you to make another D20 roll.
Oh yeah, because the confirmation bit exploded.
Yep.
That's right. I forget. That's why I was trying to remember how you did yours.
Ah, so
Motherfucker!
close, so close. All right, so you're.
Oh, if only I had an improved crit, then that would have counted.
Right. So 15 plus 6 is 21 damage.
Yeah.
Nice. It's looking pretty rough. It's looking very rough, actually.
Yeah. All right, that's all I got.
All right. Gueron, the Oni's gonna turn to you, Meek, but also seeing Nero in the back and just go, 2 can play at the magic game. It's gonna cast Cold and Cold.
Counterspell.
Oh, what level?
3rd.
3rd? Okay, it is a roll for the counter spell then, because this is the 5th level spell.
That is my last 3rd level spell. What do I roll?
DC, it would be a
Here, it says right here. If it's
charisma
casting a
check.
spell-
Oh, charisma.
DC, it would be 15.
Yep.
So I click on it. So I do charisma check then.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The counter spell fails.
Wasted my last 3rd level. God dang it.
So I need
Oh, hold on. I might have a reaction here. I want to see if that went through first.
yeah, so you need to both Nero and Meek to make a Constitution saving throw.
I say, question. Riku.
Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
So, not even accounting for the fact I have to do the con save that you said there, because on there, because I'm still gonna do it because I know it will have the damage if I succeed, which hopefully I will.
Mm-hmm.
If I still end up going down, can I still use a reactionary action if I'm downed?
Depends on what it is.
Okay, the reason I'm asking, let me go and do the roll first.
Yeah.
Where is it? Con save. Spell skills. $16.
You
Okay,
save.
so I'm not going to go down, but it's not going to be hurt as fuck. So, okay, I guess we don't have to worry about the what if.
Yep. So you both save, so you both take 24 points of cold damage.
Yeah, but the reaction, this is mainly because you're still within 30 feet of me, right? Yes, you are.
Yep.
I am going to channel divinity, rebuke the violence.
Oh, okay.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. All
Which
right. DC.
Oh, where's my wisdom saving throw? Spells. Really, you're not gonna tell me where my saving throws fucking are in here? That's what I hate about this sometimes. This bit here, hold on.
Yeah.
And I just pulled the character up on D&D Beyond. It'll have the save throw there.
Yeah. It's a bit rough.
Yeah, I mean, Alchemy's still new. They're still working shit out as time goes on. Meek, level 6, here he is.
Oh, I forgot.
Save, okay. It'd be DC 15. Or not 15, sorry. That's because
DC 15.
No, that's going off my charisma for my spells. Wrong thing.
Gotcha. So a couple things real quick. One, I forgot something. His attacks are magical.
Yeah, I took the full damage on that one.
Okay. And then, well, his glaive is also magical.
Oh, so I need to take another 3 then from that part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Apologies for that. And
fine.
also, you see as slowly as the battle continues, the wounds starting to heal up.
All right, it just says wisdom save. Why is it not telling me where my fucking... Okay.
Well, he crit the wisdom save, so.
Well, he still takes half. He'll take half damage then.
Which is...
Well, it's half of what he dealt to us.
Okay, so he dealt 24, so he takes 12.
Well... Yeah, it would be what we actually took, not what his thing would have done.
What you actually took, I should say.
Yeah. And then let me take another 3 from the glaive earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, by the way, Meek is very, very bloody.
Well, so is this Oni, so. Nero, you're up.
Nero's gonna cough and say health potion, cough, cough. And then what is the descriptor on the fire breathing?
Fire breathing potion?
Yeah.
Let me take a look real quick. Fire breath potion. After drinking this potion, you can use a bonus action to exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of you. The target must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, taking 4d6 damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. The effect ends after you exhale fire 3 times or when 1 hour has passed.
Okay, so Nero's going to take the bottle, pop the cork, down it, and try to line his mouth up with the Oni as well as possible.
Okay.
And Godzilla blast this motherfucker.
All right, let's see if he saves. DC 13. He fails. Go ahead, 4d6.
Sweet. So 1, 2,
Real
3,
quick,
4.
because I can't remember if we decided this early in the game. The potion of healing point redemption works for Vecna, right?
Say it again. Sorry.
The point of healing redemption works for Vecna, right? Like this campaign, if a viewer redeems that point option. I can't remember what it said at the beginning of the game because it's been so long.
I don't remember that redemption personally.
It just gives you greater healing plus 2d4 plus 2 for free.
Oh, okay. Yes, I believe we did. Yeah.
Okay, I just want to double check because Erica redeemed it for me, but I want to make sure if it was allowed. If not, I was going to refund the points.
Yep. No, it's allowed.
Cool. So I'm going to go and do that healing real quick.
As for the fire breath, you could see that it's really singeing him and really doing a lot of deep pain, but he's still standing.
God, no. I think Nero's gonna drink his health potion.
Okay.
Is that a free action or is that a bonus action?
So if you do it as a bonus action, you have to roll. If you do it as a full action, you get the full effect.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay, go for it.
Was it 1d6?
2D. No, it's something else. Regular potion of healing.
Yeah.
It's like 2d4 plus 2. Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. So
9.
11.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well done.
Yeah,
All right.
He's going to do the fire breath and then
Glug,
his health
glug,
potion.
glug, glug,
Yep.
glug, glug. Fantastic. All right. Edness, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna attack with Zespara.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
And I just noticed that for some reason, alchemy is not showing the fact that third level spell slots.
I'll have to go in and take a look at it. That is definitely a hit. And how do you kill this Oni?
Edness will say, "This is for impersonating God," and will just swipe, swing across and decapitate the Oni.
Oh yeah, it is the cleanest slice you could ever make on any type of creature. It just goes straight through, and Oni's head just rolls off of its body, and it is dead. Congratulations, you are now out of initiative.
Yeah.
Should we bring that head back with us as proof that we did this?
It wouldn't hurt to show the gnome why there was people disappearing,
Excellent.
but we
Edness,
should look around to see if there's any survivor.
Thank you for volunteering for taking the head, Edness.
Yep.
There are no survivors in this cave. Like, all the bodies are either bones or half-eaten.
Okay. We're gonna search the area to see if there's anything other than that magical glaive worth taking.
Nope. There's not going to be anything here. The glaive loses its magic, so it's now mundane since it's not in Dioni's hands right now. Sorry. But you have an Oni head.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to use lay on hands on myself. How many points? Yeah, I got 20 points to use. Using all 20 points. Because, ow, I was almost single digits that fight. Even before the point redemption.
Oh. By the way, it only and this on your last hit, it only had 1 HP left.
Son of a bitch! If I just rolled a little higher
Nick,
on my smite.
Your fire breath brought it down to 1.
I knew it was a good idea. God.
Yeah. Anyone watching Meek though, as he lays on hands, it literally looks like stitches are patching up all the cuts he got, the cut he got. And you know how when people get frostbite, how the healed skin looks? That's what his skin's looking like now in those spots from the cone of cold.
All right.
Like he
got a little frosty.
Yeah, damn, that cone of cold was gonna be 45 damage full.
Yeah, oh no, it would have knocked me down because I was at 43 when he did the cone of cold.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was asking about the reactionary part, if I still went down. Anyway, but yeah, he's looking more Frankenstein-y now because of the lay on hands.
Yeah.
Edness will walk over to Meek, pat him on the back, heal another 10.
Nice.
It's good to have clerics.
I just used up my lay on hands on him.
All right. Well, you are officially. You're now in a cave with a decapitated Oni and a bunch of dead bodies around you. What are you up to? What do you want to do from here?
Are there any identifying like patches or medals or anything, something essentially akin to dog tags that we can use to identify these bodies?
You find a couple intact clothing with badges that will identify what guild they're with.
Okay.
You see a bunch of different ones from all over the Sword Coast. So there's a bunch from different places. Oh, I do apologize. The glaive is still magical. It's just a regular glaive. It's just as the damage is also magical.
Yeah, it's like a +1 glaive type
Yeah.
deal.
Oh, it doesn't even have the +1. It's just magical damage.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's
all
what I
I'm
meant.
giving it.
Like that part, like how you consider it magical, where it's not like a glaive of blank.
No, it's just a glaive that just happens to be magical. It also resizes to fit you.
Ooh.
I mean,
I will hand it. I'll offer it over to Meek.
Yeah, I'll say, hold on. What type of weapon is a glaive categorized as?
Polearm.
is that a polearm?
Yeah, right.
Is it time for a polearm master build?
You know, I saw that TikTok earlier, especially because I think they actually weren't doing a redemption paladin for that joke. But hold on, I gotta remember what I'm able to use.
I think the glaive is in your.
You're a paladin. You can use every weapon
Oh,
except for the racial ones.
yeah. No, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean it'll be useful.
Yeah, have some with reach.
It has reach. It keeps
After
you.
all, Edna says Spara. She doesn't. They don't really need any other weapon.
That is fair.
Can you just message me the stats for that polearm, Riku, whenever you get a chance?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll shoot it over to you.
Yeah, like I said, just whenever you get a chance.
Cool. All right. Anything else y'all want to do before you?
I think Nero's gonna go around and collect sort of one badge from each guild and stack them up, and then put. He's gonna go over to a tree and talk to the tree and see if he can convince it to give it a like piece of wood off of it, so we could turn it into a sign that sort of like, hey, there was, if you're coming here for the pilgrimage, there was an Oni here. It is now dead. It was impersonating the god. And just kind of stick the sign up front.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. I'll definitely let you do that. Cool. Anything else?
Ednus will grab remnants of one of the cloaks that one of them might have been wearing, and will use it to wrap the head in.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, just carrying around a. Well, keep in mind, it only is a giant, and if there was any time to make a statement right now.
He's got a point.
Just shove it on the top of the pike and just on the top of the glaive and just walk into town with it. Believe us now.
Hey, Meek, come over here for a second. He's gonna take the head.
Well, the whole point is the head will be shown to the gnome to show him, hey, this is why the people were disappearing.
Well, yeah.
We're also trying to convince him to help us fight the giants, and if we can show him that we just took down an Oni and kind of wear it around brazenly, though.
Well, there's
I mean,
also blood, and it's going to smell.
yeah, but I'm sure one of us will have prestidigitation. We can kind of zip zap your clothes, and you'll be good as new.
Oh, wait. Ennis is on the brink of becoming a paladin of vengeance. Never mind. Ennis is just going to carry that thing around without fear.
All right.
That's the idea. Yeah.
Well, y'all walk back into town with this head. You're getting some looks for sure. What's her name? Even Dorafa, the Lord Protector, sees this and goes. You can almost hear under her breath as you walk past, just go, "What the fuck?" as you walk past. But eventually you make it back.
I will stop, or when she says it, Ennis will stop, look to her. This was the cause of the disappearances in the woods.
And she gives you a thumbs
It's
up.
an Oni.
We took care of it.
she
No
gives you a
problem.
thumbs up and then goes back to work.
You do a minor illusion of like confetti behind the head. Like,
Yeah. By the way, does our giant friend even notice this?
He's a lot further north, so he's probably not in the center of town that you have to walk through.
Okay.
Anywho, are you planning on going straight to the apothecary, or are you doing something else? Okay. Yeah. You get to the apothecary, and there you have the gnome there just working around. As you turn in, he like turns to y'all really quickly as you see the roots begin to spring up again to grab you, and then he sees who you are and goes, "Oh, don't startle me like that."
Yeah.
so you remember
By
our
the
deal.
way, we fixed your problem, and I will hold up the Oni head.
And so that is what has been making them disappear. Well,
It was pretended to be the god.
they are shapeshifters. Tell you that. Well, maybe y'all do have it in you to do something about the giant problem. But hey, deal's a deal. 250 gold worth of spells is yours whenever you need them.
I just wanted to point out, if you go out back into the woods and you meet a flower named Daisy, she's a fucking liar. Whatever she tells you is not true.
You really made use of that speak with plant spells, have you?
I'm gonna look at Nero like, what the fuck?
Just anyway, Oni head.
Yes. Oh, I also have something for you as a thank you personally. As he takes out a small box, and when he opens it up, at first it kind of looks like a necklace of sorts. You see the pendant of the necklace of two hands that seem to be holding up 3 red crystals. And he goes, "I'm sure this would help you out as well, with any upcoming battles you may have. This here is what is known as a parapet of wound closure. When you're attuned to it, you stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. In addition, whenever you rolled a hit die to regain hit points, you double the number of hit points it restores.
I will happily hold on to that for safekeeping.
I believe we should give that to Meek.
We yes, to test it out on him. We can let him borrow it. Here you go, Meek. He's
Well,
gonna
he
try
takes
to
the brunt of the damage in a lot.
But we talked earlier. I'm squishy. I'm a squishy guy. We don't need to decide it right now. It's fine. I'll hold on to it for safekeeping, and when Tate and
Eden.
our companions come back, Eden and Olivier come back, we can figure it out then. But he just kind of slips it into his inside pocket.
Fair call.
Yep. All right. And the gnome looks at you and goes, "Thank you so much. I'm not much of a fighter, but consider my shop open for your needs, for whatever you decide to do next. I'll even give you even more of a discount next time as a thank you, because this is impressive."
You're an all right guy. It's like,
And that's actually where we're going to call it tonight.
oh,
This little adventure. Because the rest of this we do need everybody else for. Anywho, on that note, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Next time when we join up, we'll see if they can convince anyone else. And it's definitely coming time soon for those giants to arrive. So we'll see what happens. Let's go around, reintroduce yourselves. Now with knowing this and with the success, I'm curious to know how much more confident you are in your plan to defeat the Oni, to defeat the giants if you decide to continue with this plan. So go ahead, give your let us know who you are, where we can find you, who you played, and let us know how confident you are now. We'll go in reverse order. So starting with Kel.
Hey y'all, again, I am Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me here every Monday for either Orlea Origins or this upcoming Monday for Windriders of Aria. You can find me every other Wednesday on my own channel for my Theros 5e campaign and God's Challenge. Every other Thursday back here for Reign of Vecna. And then every other Friday I'm back on my channel for my Stargate 5e campaign that I have Nick in. Ooh, excuse me. As for chance of success, it depends. If we try and fight it out, probably no change since last time, because I think I said it was like a 20-80 split. 20% chance we'll succeed. If we try and maybe talk it out, chances might be higher, especially because giants aren't always the brightest, depending on which ones they are. Or at the very least, if I can actually roll well on charisma. Which, if I can't roll well on charisma, we're boned.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Being a paladin, not rolling well with charisma, that's not good.
Not one bit. All right. Next up, Nick.
hi everybody. I'm Nick. Tonight I played Nero Aspengard, the half-elf storm sorcery sorcerer. You can find me on most socials as Professor Hexagon. Recently, I've been spending a lot of time on TikTok and Blue Sky. It's a lot of fun there. So if you want to come by and see the weird streams of thought that come out of my head, that's a good place to start. You can find me here every other Thursday. You can find me here also every other Monday for the Origins of Orlea campaign, where I play Varric Wolfspear Vagari.
Played.
Yeah, he died. He was a Goliath barbarian, and then he got rocketed into the ground. So he died pretty spectacularly. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the next one. I'm really excited because I think there's some behind the scenes shenanigans happening with Will that I'm getting very excited about. And yes, hexagons are the bestigons. I always smile when I see someone say that. You can also find me every Friday on Kellen's channel where I play Vigo Sigmundsson, the Viking scientist for Phoenix 5, our Stargate team. It's a massive amount of fun. So, but yeah, I think Nero hasn't let go of the let's pretend to blow up the city plan. Like he's still trying to figure out a way to do that. Like that's his like ace up his sleeve. Everything else fails. He could like just threaten to destroy everything, and if at the very least, he'll save him once. So
All right. And finally, we have Slayer.
Hi, everybody. I am Old Worm Slayer, and I was playing Edness Marble Thunder, the non-binary life domain cleric, soon to be Paladin of Vengeance. And you can find me here on Monday for Wind Riders of Aria with Riku and Kel, if Riku's able to join us next time.
I will.
You can find me here on Wednesdays for Monster of the Week, which looks like we're potentially going to a weekly basis instead of bi-weekly soon. And then in 2 weeks from now for Reign of Vecna. And when it comes to positivity of our success, I'd say Edness's confidence has grown because of the fact we just beheaded an Oni, and those aren't easy to kill.
Y'all ganged up on that guy.
And Edness is hoping that we could use this little trophy to attempt to convince our giant friend again, successfully, hopefully.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens next time. Yeah, and as always, I'm Riku. You can find me on social media as Pup Riku or Puppy Riku. I was your dungeon master for tonight's session. You can find me here on every other Monday for Wind Riders of Aria. Yes, I will be there next time. You can find me on Saturday, every other Saturday, or not every other Saturday, or actually the next Saturday is going to be, I believe, at the end of the month, just due to real life stuff with Mikey. But you can find me on Queers, where I play your superhero queer pirate, which is a lot of fun. And who knows what else is hopping around. You can also find me over on the development side as for Surge. I am developing the Foundry module for the Surge system, which is going to be a lot of fun for us to use. I know Nick's gotten a chance to play around with it, I think. So still some more to come, still some more work to do on it, but I'm excited for how that comes out. I can't wait to show you all more about it. As always, make sure to check us out on Discord, where you can also get involved in an amazing community of players, DMs, and just nerds in general. That's where you can find out more about how you can get involved in some of these shows. Maybe hop into a one-shot, or maybe be part of one of these shows. Who knows? There might be some more things in the works that are currently on my notebook right now. Who knows? Some of the folks here know some of the ideas I've been floating around. What else? Make sure you check out our Patreon, where you can get some exclusive homebrew items, monsters, such like that. That's the only place you can also watch the session 0 for Reign of Vecna. So if you want to check out how these characters were made, you can check it out there. Make sure you also subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's where we actually post the VODs for all of our games. So if you want to catch up with any of the past episodes, see how we got here, definitely check out our YouTube channel where we can show you catch up with your favorite shows. Check out our merch store, where we have a lot of really awesome merch based on a lot of the moments in these games, whether they be from funny scenes to characters to moments. It's always so great. Finally, as always, we are still running our donation, our charity for Freedom Service Dogs. We're currently at $400 of our $500 goal. We're still going to be continuing this this fundraiser until we hit our goal. So, if you could spare some, feel free to donate. We'd greatly appreciate it. I believe that is it for us. Next time you see us, we'll hopefully have the full group here, and we can see what's going on with these giants and what help can this group get on this little detour from their main mission? Anywho, have a great night. Have a great weekend. And we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Tiny robes he's wearing so fine, in the tavern sipping on wine, knows the secrets of the old halfling wizard never told. Mystic wand and a pointed hat, talks to people about this and that. Sneaky tricks and a wink in his eye, halfling wizard makes the hours fly. Oh, halfling wizard in the night, casting spells to the moonlight. He can talk and he can know, in his world the magic grows. Down the road in evening light, he'll engage you, that's his delight. Readers of the stars he seeks, in a crowd he's sure